Hi guys, it's Peaches Dean here. Welcome to my channel. So first I want to say, man, I'm so excited to be starting my very first YouTube channel. So many people over time have been asking me, girl, you need a TV show, when you're going to get a channel, da 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 da. So I finally got the balls. Actually, vaginas are stronger. I got the vagina enough to make my own YouTube channel. So one of the main things that we'll be talking about on my channel, you guessed it, parenting. Now, a lot of people might want to say, girl, you've only been a mama for about less than a year. Who do you think you are to be trying to tell us how to raise our kids? But the gag is, I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your kids. I just want to give you an abundance of strategies and things that I've just learned over the years. I want to help you understand where your child's mind might be, because sometimes we'd be like, girl, son, where is your mind? Have you lost it? And in a sense, sometimes they actually do. So I want to be able to provide support for parents who are dealing with their child who want to stop spanking, because everybody knows I'm anti-spanking. But I'm not here to tell you to spank your kids or to not spank your kids. I just want you to consider the fact that you can't hit an adult, because it's an assault on an adult if you hit an adult. And their mind is fully developed, so you know they know better. But I want you to get the consideration for your child, that their mind is not fully developed, that they are still learning the ways of our world. They are still learning the way of our society. So I just want to encourage you to extend more grace to them and to dig in your repertoire of library of encyclopedias, parenting books, and consider different strategies before you do have to spank, and just other little life hacks, parenting hacks for you. Because we all think that we parent different, and for the most part, we're all going through the same thing. Some kids are easier than other kids. Some kids just naturally are obedient, but that's another thing too, but I'll save that topic for another day. So what else are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about life hacks, some encouragement, things that I do for self-care that I want to encourage you as parents to do for self-care. I'm not here just for the moms. I'm here for the moms and the dads, because we are all working our butts off to make sure that we raise productive, compassionate, and successful young adults one day. Because the reality is, they're going to be somebody's spouse, they're going to be somebody's employee, they're going to be somebody's neighbor, and it's our job to send them out into the world in good mental health, good physical health, good emotional health, and all that good stuff. So we have to do that first. We have to take care of ourselves first. So I want to encourage you on self-care and just different ways that you can do it, because it doesn't look the same for everybody. I've also found that my life as a stay-at-home mom and a student and a partner, that I need a little bit of help in different areas. So I'm also going to be doing product reviews about things that I find that kind of make my life easier, and hopefully it'll make your life easier too. So if you or anybody you know has a product that would like it to be reviewed on this channel, send them my way. So the fourth and final thing that we're going to focus on my channel, you guessed it, is children's books. So most people that know me know that I lost my mom when I was 14 years old to a short battle with leukemia. And one of the things that I noticed that I was kind of missing in that whole process was that I didn't have anybody to discuss my feelings with. And I was mostly unsure about my feelings. And because I was unsure, I just became like a people hoarder. And anybody that was in my life, I just would grasp onto them and really hold on to them. And then when things would go bad, I didn't know how to like move on from that and just continue to do what was best for me in those situations. And one day I realized that stemmed from me not properly grieving the loss of my mom. So in 2012, I began to create my very first children's book, Memories of My Mommy. And I devoted this book to my mom because I spent a lot of time in prayer having to even remember her. It was really tough period, but it was a period of my life that I'm extremely grateful for. And I just wanted to really dedicate this book also to children everywhere who are losing parents, especially during this pandemic that we're going through with COVID-19. So many people are losing their family members at a rapid rate. Between that and breast cancer and heart issues and everything else, there are a lot of people that are hurting, and I recognize that. And so I wanted to create something that could bring some light and some hope and expression to what it is that they were. I know that there are a lot of families who are just like mine, who often don't talk about things, and I was one of those people that had to, well, I didn't have to, but I chose to put on a happy face because I could see everybody else around me grieving, and I didn't want to become an extra burden. I didn't want to become something else that people had to worry about. So I created this book so children could begin to, one, write down the memories that they have of their loved one so that they can always remember it, because we don't want to erase anybody from our memory, especially if we love them and they were good to us. But secondly, I wanted them to be able to take something to show their families, to let them know how they were feeling and get those conversations going. We have to, as a united people, as Black people, this channel is for everybody, but I'm speaking to my family right now. As Black people, have got to start talking more. Mental health issues are real, and we have to take them seriously. We have to get into therapy if that is what's needed. I think everybody should go to therapy, whether you suffer from a traumatic experience or not. But definitely when you lose somebody that you're so close with, we have to start taking better care of our mental health. So essentially, that's why I created Memories of My Mommy. It is filled with beautiful pictures, expressive pictures, and it includes a 10-day journal where children are prompted to write out certain things so that they can take it to their family, whoever is their caregiver, and share those emotions with them. My second children's book is actually an activity book for mothers and daughters to do together. It has recipes, games, crafts in there, places where you can write your daughter certain notes so that if anything should ever happen to you, she will always have those notes to go back and reflect on. Because one thing I know, as a young woman going through life, I was always wondering, like, what would my mom do in this situation? What would she say to me? And so this activity book kind of gives you that space to be able to do that. And it also gives her space to write you love letters too, so that you kind of always know what your child is thinking. And it's helped to repair relationships or strengthen them or create one from the very start. But I am in the process of revamping that one, because now that I'm a mom, I feel it's so to be necessary to just spruce it up some. So bear with me. You can subscribe to my newsletter on my website, and then you'll stay up to date with its new release of the new cover and updated design. So my third children's book is Penelope B's Great Mission. And I always joke and say that Penelope B is the Dora the Explorer of the Christian faith. I really appreciate in the story how her parents just kind of let her go and explore her neighborhood and her local community so that she can really seek out who Jesus is to herself. She hears about him at church and she just wants to find him, not really understanding everything yet that happens. But she ends up in the end finding out the truth about Jesus and receiving him. But I'll let you purchase your own copy to figure out how she learned about him. So we won't just be reviewing my books. Obviously, I am connecting with other independent authors, and I'll be sharing their work with you on this site, and I'll be giving you activities that you can do with your kids to go along with the books. And I'm gonna try my best to, like, once a month, maybe do a book reading to share the book, but I really don't want to read people's books online because I want you to support these independent authors. We have to support authors who create books with images that look like our children, because they have to see themselves as lawyers, they have to see themselves as doctors, they have to see themselves as politicians, they have to see themselves as artists and chefs and just whatever it is that they want to be, adventurers, astronauts, phlebotomists, whatever it is out there that is a job that they could be doing. We got to increase their exposure and letting them know that they can truly be anything. So that's the gist of what will be going on this channel. That is who I am in a nutshell. I'm just a simple woman living a life, taking care of her man, taking care of her kids, getting educated, loving the people around me. And I just want to share my life with you guys. So I look forward to seeing you around on my channel. Bye.